Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. In today's video we will be doing some altcoin analysis picked by you over the course of the last week. I put a tweet out and a message in my Telegram group asking which altcoins would like me to do some price analysis, and so we have got 4 or 5 which we'll run over in today's video. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's begin, and let's just start off by taking a quick glance at XRP, which is the elephant in the room. I'm not going to do any price analysis on this, but I just want to point out the fact that I do not recommend that anybody invest in this asset yet. I'm not saying the asset is dead, and I've made some good money over XRP in my years. You just need to be very, very careful. People are buying these dips, and it is the dip that keeps on dipping, so you just need to monitor it. This is going to keep potentially dropping until the SEC ends up carrying out the court case. So, I mean, it's not looking good. You would not want to be investing in this asset that is free falling with the potential of a bounce, because it could bounce. I mean, it bounced here up to here, but it's on its way down. People are selling, and more people that find out about this are going to offload it, unfortunately. It's not looking good. So what people need to do is just wait pretty much until the court case has been sorted out. Remember, this is only in America, so the rest of the world is okay with XRP, so just need to bear in mind that do not invest. Personally, if you're ever going to do any trading with it, I would just hit that short button for now and wait out to see what the final outcome is. So let's have a look into some price analysis this week. Like I say, no price analysis on XRP because it's a ticking time bomb at the minute. So let's start off with Zilliqa. Zilliqa is one of my favourite projects and one that I have held for a while. I did have a lot more levels marked up in here, but I've removed all the ones below the monthly support at 3.7 cent because I can't see us ever going back down there, to be honest. This is a very, very bullish project. It's been a very, very bullish year. If we just zoom out and have a look at what gains we've made since pretty much, when was March? On this chart, it must be around here somewhere. Ever since March, it's been on an absolutely insane run. We'll take from that wick there up to the highs. I'm just pointing out that is that wick there. We have done a 5,000% price raise, which is absolutely astronomical, and it's probably even gone higher out, to be honest. Yes, around 5,000%. So a mega move. Hopefully you've managed to take some profits, or you've managed to get in at a good place you are happy to invest. So let's have a look at some potential areas you could buy in. So if you're looking for an investment opportunity, this is a first major target really. If you're looking to buy in, then I would suggest that you have some orders placed in here at around 0.076 on that weekly support level there. We have wicked down there once before. It was very bullish. We bounced back up, but I do think that XRP is trying to pretty much dragging the market down with it. So that's what happens in crypto. Remember, things can't just keep going constantly up. They've got to come down at some point. As this has gone up, it has come down here. We've had a couple of 30% retracements with Zilliqa, so this is nothing out of the ordinary. If we just look at that as a price from the top down to current prices, we have dropped 21%. I mean, you might think that's a lot and you've lost a lot in your portfolio, but just hodl if you're an investor, and you will be rewarded long term. So that is a potential area to buy in here at 0.076. If we do lose that level, we could come down to some daily support at 0.065, but we just need to monitor it. Last time we did wick down, we bounced straight back up. So that is a potential buy zone there. With regards to a price target and where we're looking at, I have no other levels marked up above 0.091. What I'm going to do is, when we do break a daily candle above 0.091, I will do some further analysis, and I will mark up some key levels in between this weekly level and this weekly level of resistance at 15 cent. There is a big gap there which I've not explored yet. So that is somewhere to target. So buy zone there, and then a potential I will target some new levels once we do close a daily candle above 0.091. I think we're pretty much wicked very, very close to it in 10 cent. So 10 cent is a massive level for any project that's starting down at these levels. So there's some levels on Zilliqa. Next up, I have Vechain. Let's have a look at Vechain first. Vechain again has done a very good move over the course of the last week. From the 23rd of December, we've done quite a significant move. You take that wick up to the highest wick there. We've done an 85% price raise, and you think, whoa, where's that come from then? Things just happen and you don't even see them. You could see a 10% one day, 20% of the day, and it all adds up, and it's made an absolute monster move. So the portfolio is looking quite nice. I'm a Vechain holder, so it is looking good so far. If you're looking to invest, let's just have a bit of a zoom in here. You would expect, I mean, we've already wicked down to this level at 0.018734, so that could be a good level to buy in. We are coming down to that level now. And then if we lose that level, then we have this level here at 0.017689. So that, again, could be a good level to buy in if as an investment, or even if a trade, if you're looking to do a bit of accumulation. So that is a buy zone there. With regards to a price target and where we should be looking at, the all-time highs is the next major hurdle, really. That's at 0.022, so you could call it 2.2 cent. That is that's no other levels above that. What we're going to have to do is, once we do break a daily candle above here, I will put some Fibonacci extensions, a couple of indicators, and have a look at some prices going forward. I do think that once we do get a bull run, this is going to do really, really well. But the partnerships they have in place is absolutely unbelievable. So I'm a big fan of Vechain, and I do recommend that you should have a little bit of Vechain in your bag. It's a nice project. It's got a lot going on for it, and so that's Vechain, a potential buy zone there at 0.017, and personally I would buy here at 0.01872, and then when we do close the daily candle above 0.02294, I will do some further analysis on that. Let's just have a look at the Hitman out, what the Hitman is saying. Very, very bullish on the daily time frame. We didn't last bearish for a while. This bearish candle appeared. We bounced back up and now we are bullish, so I'm expecting that this bullish momentum continues and we do start to target those all-time highs within this next week or two. Going into 2021, I'm hoping that 2021 is a bullish month, not just for Vechain but for all altcoins. So that's Zilliqa and Vechain. Next on my list we have Polkadot. Recently again done an absolutely massive move, very, very close to all-time highs yesterday. If you look at this year, up until like this wick, it was quite a stable sideways movement, really. I mean, we did go up to $6 on the nose, and we've also been down to $3.50. So it's been quite a good accumulation zone, really. There's been no major moves. It's been a nice. I mean, if you zoom right in, you can see that potentially it has been on an uptrend pretty much ever since then. I mean, you can manipulate that to what you want. You could do body, week to week, but to me that's showing that we've been an uptrend really since October. We did start pushing here, and then we broke out, and we were so close to our all-time highs with the new tokenomics. Just remind you that we did get a new tokenomics this year, so the supply and the price of a coin changed. So that's why I only have data back until August. So that's when it did change. I've not got any support and resistance levels marked up on here, but if you're looking for a buy zone, let's have a look on the Fibonacci. I will take the start of a move here up to that top move there. So if you're looking for some buy zones, what I usually do is target the 618 level. So you could have some potential orders in here, but in my opinion, I do think that market is a little bit too bullish for that. So I would have some orders in here at $5.90, and also potentially some orders in here. So we have already wicked down through that. You could have picked some up at $6.11. We're currently at $6.50. So we have started to push up off that wick. So potentially we might not come down here. It just all depends on the day's closure. If we do close the daily candle up towards here, it's going to remain this bullish momentum, and I think things are going to start pushing. So that is a potential buy zone here and here, if the market allows. I think $5 now. Anything under $6 is really is a good buy in my opinion. I was saying anything under $5 probably around a month ago. I was topping up as much as I could be beneath $5. Not got quite as much as I want, but I have got enough. So what we need to do with regards to price targets, I mean, we've got no support and resistance levels above the all-time highs, and then it is into price discovery. I do think that a very what would you call it now, a reasonable target is $10 over the course of the next 2 to 3 months, as long as we do start pushing on the markets are bullish. So that is some potential buy zones there, and then some potential areas to target going forward. I think $10 in the next few months. Next up, let's have a look at GRT, which is graph. This is a very newly listed coin. I managed to buy some. I bought quite high actually. I think I bought it around 58 cent. We have done a retracement and we're currently sat at 35 cent. That's just the way the market goes sometimes, especially new listings. They do spike up and come down. I was expecting a bit further movement, but it is what it is, isn't it? So here we've got listed on the 17th of December on Binance. Let's just drop down into the 4 hour and see what's going on here. A bit of a zoom out, get rid of that hitman there. So as you can see, it looks like we are forming a bit of a downward triangle here. If we look at this point here, all the way down to here, I mean, you could say there's another line from here to here. I'm expecting this to break out soon, to be honest. It is looking like that. I mean, the further we come down here, the harder it's going to bounce, in my opinion. So what I want to do, I'm not going to support and resistance level here, but I just want to monitor its price. If you're looking to invest, then anywhere around this bottom level here, as you can see, we've wicked it this area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 32 cent could be some good potential areas to buy in if you are not in already. So that could be where you want to buy. With regards to price targets, I'm not going to do any further analysis until we start breaking above this level here. As you can see, this wick, it's captured quite a lot of area, so we've used this area, this supply and demand zone, quite a lot. So once you do start breaking up here around 57 cent, I'll jump into some more analysis and have a look what we can find there. So that is graph. Next up, we'll take a look at Theta network. I have done a video solely dedicated to Theta price analysis very recently, so this is still marked up my chart. What I was looking at was some potential buy zones here, and we have hit one of them already at the 382 level. The market did bounce back up, and then it is looking like it's coming down. So if you're looking to fill some orders on Theta network, the 382 Fibonacci level at $1.29 could be very a nice area to invest. As you can see, look at his wick. It hit that 382 level to perfection. So that is a great buy order there. And if you manage to fill some, hats off to you. I've not filled any. I've not got any. I don't have any funds in Theta network. Potentially, if we do break down below this level and come down to a 618 level at $1.02, I might consider buying some. As you can see, it's on a massive rise. It's been a very good asset this course of the last 3 or 4 months, along with Zilliqa. They've both done very well and seem to be pretty much moving in tandem at some point. What I did do on my last video was, say, once we do break a daily candle above $2, I will jump into some more in-depth analysis and have a look at some higher levels that we can target, because currently I think $2 is not a million miles away. I marked it up then. I mean, from current prices, it's only 46% up to there. You could call it 46% up to the $2 mark. We've already broke all-time highs a few times, so it was down here. We smashed back up. As you can see, the top of the Fibonacci is there at $1.74, and that is the all-time high. So the fib from there down to the pretty much the beginning of the move down here does indicate that the 382 level was a good area to buy in, and it hit it to perfection. It is looking like it's coming down here, so I would have some orders in place here. If it does lose that level, the next level is a 618 level. Pretty much you could call it $1 on my nose, $1.02. So there are 2 areas to buy in, and then the next major target for me is $2. Once we do break a daily candle above that, I will do a separate video of analysis just solely for Theta network and jump into some further levels to target on that. Next up, let's have a look on the list. We have CHZ, which is Chiliz. Let's have a look if we can find it on my list. There's CHZ. I have done again some analysis on this. Look at that. Last time I did an analysis, all-time highs was at 0.022, so we could go at 2.2 cent, and we've absolutely smashed through all-time highs. This has been solely down to the news that the Juventus tokens and the Paris Saint-Germain tokens listed on Binance. You can also farm them, so I've had a lot of price action, those 2 tokens, as well as the other ones, so things have been looking well, and that has pretty much trickled into Chiliz, which is the creator of those fan tokens. So what we need to do is have a look at some potential areas to buy in. Let me just remove that because that was the last buying zone down there. And let's put the fib on from the beginning of a move down here up to the top. So the 382 has been good to us very recently. Also, the 236 has been a good level to buy as well, so you could have some potential orders in here. Let's copy that and orders in at the 3.82 level there. So have a look at what the market is doing. We are starting to come down here. It is not bearish, it is just a slight drop. So I mean, the potential is we can pretty much bounce back up here and start going on. We could also bounce back down to the 236 level, which is 0.026. We've been all the way up to pretty much 3 cent on the nose, and then we have done a slight retracement. But again, I don't think that's anything to do with Chiliz. That is just pretty much, if you look at the market on the right hand side here, everything is red, and that's due to this absolute mess that's going on at XRP. It is trickling down to markets. A few of them are turning green now, which is nice to see. It's been pretty much a red 24 hours since XRP started to lose ground again. But so if you're looking for buy orders, I do recommend that you potentially have something at 0.26 cents. If you do lose that, then this is the next level. With regards to a prediction or where we're going to target some higher levels, then it is price discovery, and you have to look at the next major level for me is 4 cent on the nose. If it does start pushing up towards 4 cent, like I say, I'll jump into another video and I will do some further in-depth price analysis on Chiliz. So that's going to do it for today's video. That is altcoin analysis 02. I will be doing this type of video every week, so if you have any requests you'd like me to run over, then jump into my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops, or drop me a message on Twitter. My handle is optelic. So that'll do it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you do like this video, that you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.